Hey dolls, it's Theodore here for Wedding Wednesdays, and I'm so excited about how many people watched the first video. I got over 10,000 views on the first video of this new series, and I'm so excited that you guys are excited to watch it. Oh, is my mic okay? It's good. Anyway, I decided that today we would talk about some flower options and, as promised, some fabric and swatch options. So if I keep looking over here, I'm just checking my monitor to make sure that everything's good. Anyway, I really appreciate all of your comments. It's been so much fun to watch, all the support and all the love that you dolls are giving me. It is just so much fun, and I can't wait to share with you more details of the wedding. I can't give everything away because some of our friends that are coming are watching this show, and I want them to be surprised. So please bear with me if I'm a little coy about certain things. All right, so fabric. I decided early on that I wanted to do my own linens because when you rent linens, it can be quite expensive and it's really hard to get something that you actually really love. And I'm a freak about colors. I literally went to the Flower Mart with this swatch, which I'm planning on using for the napkins, and I laid it on flowers literally to see what it looked like with the flowers near it. I took so many pictures, like some of these. These flowers are hilarious. Some of them matched amazing, some of them matched okay, and I'm kind of a crazy person when it comes to colors, so I was really excited to find some of these that matched really well. Oh, this one's a great match. Anyway, so fabric. I went downtown LA to our fabric district. Now, obviously, everyone that doesn't live in a big city is totally hating on me right now because I have a lot of choices, but it was actually really hard to find exactly what I wanted. But I have finally chosen this for the linens, for the actual napkins, which will be beautiful. And then I went for the other fabrics. Chevron is really popular. Any of you dolls that are on Pinterest know that chevron is really big for weddings. But I just wanted to do something different. I really love chevron, but I wanted to try something new. So I went to this website called Spoonflower, spoonflower.com. And it's a really cool website because basically people have used their own designs that are designers or whatever they are, and they can put them together so that you can buy fabric of someone's design. So it's a really cool way to get something that nobody else has. And that's exactly what I did. I found this really cool pattern. It looks like a chevron, but it's actually a diamond when you open it up. And I ordered a swatch of it. So this fabric was, let's see here, it was $18 for the swatch, which the swatch was a full yard. They offer swatches and fat quarters, but I just wanted a whole yard so I could play with it. Do you die? I am obsessed with this fabric. It is so darn cool. It's navy and white. I love it, love it, love it. I love the pattern. I'm going to do some really fun things with this. I'm actually going to make this into a runner. And so imagine this with this as your napkin. Imagine this with this as your napkin. I know, crazy awesome. Love that. It's going to be so cool. And it was so nice that I could order this big yard and kind of get an idea and place it out and try a few things. And I'm actually going to order it in a different fabric. They offer a lot of different fabric options. I'm going with a fabric called cotton canvas because it's a lot heavier than this. Oh, I just love that diamond pattern. Because I didn't want to have to back it and line it and all that stuff. So I just went with a higher quality. I think that's about $27 a yard. Now, what I've decided to do is cut this into runners. So I'm actually saving myself a lot of money because I went with a more expensive fabric. It's 54 inches wide, so I can get more runners out of less fabric. So my fabric costs are pretty much half of what they would be if I was just doing big planks of this down the center. Because I just didn't want like a tablecloth, because the space that we're getting married in has these amazing tables that are made out of cast concrete. And I wanted you to still be able to see it, but I wanted it to be personal as well. So that's the fabric that I decided. I brought you guys this swatch too. It's not a very great swatch, but it was a big gray chevron. And Matt and I actually ended up having a little bit of a chat about this one because he was like, let's just go with this. And I really had my heart set on navy because those are the colors of the wedding, and I won. Sorry, Matt. But I ordered this and it's gonna be perfect, I promise, babe. So let's talk about these flowers that I've got all over the place. Obviously, our colors are mustard and navy. So with the flowers, I've never seen a navy flower. If you have, please put it in the comments below. I would love to know about it. But I decided to go with the mustard color. And what I did is I went through the Flower Mart to see what was in season now and to see how things were looking. I love this. It's sort of a mum varietal. I am not great at plant names, but it's a mum-ish, and it's really hardy. Literally, like, I barely had it in water. It was not in water for a few days because I was a little crazy busy. And this is freesia. Oh, it smells so good. It's so pretty. So I might use some of the freesia for some of the cocktail tables. These are Gerber daisies. These actually match the fabric swatch perfectly, as you can tell. Love, love, love. That is definitely going to be used probably on the tables. So I've planned it out to where I have 6 cocktail tables where I'm doing flowers, and then I have the tables inside. So I have 1 long table, a family table, and then 10 booths. 10? Yeah, 10 booths, 5 on either side. So I'm planning all of that. I was going to go with Professional Florist because I actually did flowers for my cousin's wedding and my sister's wedding, and I was like, I'm done doing flowers for weddings. But they sent me the quote, and it was really expensive, you guys. You can end up spending a fortune on flowers. And I know it's worth it. I know they do a beautiful job. I'm not into like over-the-top arrangements personally. I like really simple things, so I just really decided to do it myself. My family is amazingly talented, and my aunt is actually great with flowers, so she's gonna help out. I'm gonna buy a bunch of flowers, bring them to Palm Springs, and we're just gonna have fun the day of the wedding, putting the flowers together. I'm keeping things really simple so that it's not overwhelming. If you really want intense flowers, I would recommend just paying someone to do it, but if you're like me and you just want simple bunches of color just to brighten the space and make it look really fresh, then consider doing them yourself. What you want to do is plan which kind of container you're going to have. So my mom actually found this container. It's 3 inches by 3 inches, and she found it at the Dollar Tree. And what's cool about that is they're $1 a piece, shocker, and you can order them online and they'll deliver them to a store, because this would be really heavy. So I think you avoid shipping that way, which is really cool. So we're actually going to use these for the tables, and then probably something like this or this for the cocktail tables. But you want to plan out your vessels. If you need floral foam, you want to make sure you have that. Multiple pairs of very good scissors if you're having people help, or if you use a knife. I like scissors, it's just easier for me. But basically that's all you really need to do your own flowers. You just want to make sure and plan it out and overbuy by at least 10 to 15%, just because when you're there, sometimes you just want to add things and make them fuller, and you don't want to be searching for flowers the day of your wedding, obviously. Okay, dolls, well, that has been Wedding Wednesdays, episode 2. I'm having so much fun sharing the details of our wedding with you. It's really exciting for me to chat with you guys and see your comments and engage. It's really, really fun. So thumbs up for more Wedding Wednesdays, and also send any wedding questions to ask@theodoreleaf.com. I've been seeing some questions filtering in there, and I've been answering a few here and there. And also I'm planning to do a Wedding Wednesdays live where I'll have other people that are getting married on a Google Hangout on a Wednesday, and we can all chat and have fun and interact live, which I'm really, really excited about. So I've got some questions to answer for some different people. So please, again, send your questions to ask@theodoreleaf.com. And if you want to join the Google Hangout, make sure and follow me on Google, on the Google Plus, so that you can be in my circle and so that you'll know when we're doing it. So anyway, that's all I have for now. Be sure and comment, and I can't wait to see you all next Wednesday. Bye, dolls.